this video, I'm going to review Corso's gift returns functionality. So we'll go through how to set it up, a couple things on the admin side, and then we'll switch over to the customer portal and you can see what that looks like there. We'll kind of go through some of the key highlights and features there as well. So to start, when we jump into the Corso Admin, we're in returns, our settings here, and you can go to allow gift returns and you toggle that on. So that's really the first thing, you enable it. The only other real thing that you can do is if you come into the theme settings and you go down to your order lookup, we have this lookup for gift return title. So there's a little bit of text customization that you're able to kind of edit here, and we'll look at that right now within the customer portal. So just those few things on the admin side to edit and set up. Once you've done that, if we come back into just search here, you'll have this option down below to be able to, if the scenario is the customer purchase something for someone else, so that person who received the gift, they jump in here, they need to return it for whatever reason, they may be returning a gift, they can select that, you can direct those customers to that, highlight that in your messaging, and then when they get here, what that does is this is that theme setting that you're able to kind of customize some of the text, you can set that up how you would like. And what this allows is once you switch that, you're giving them a little bit of a different criteria for looking up the order. Postal code, they should have something like that, and then as well as order number or tracking number. And so, that customer should have some of that information. They come in here and they can enter in their postal code as well as, maybe a tracking number if they have whatever information they may have there. So that's kind of the first part, is allowing the gift receiver who didn't purchase the order to be able to look up the item. And then they'll be able to go through the flow here just as normal. So they can issue a return, they can go through the experience here, enter all the information. This will come through to you as the brand, just as you expect, as a normal return. They can come through here, great. Let's just say they're gonna return it here. Now the key part of this is that we will always require them to update their information here in terms of the address and the email. And the reason that's important here, if I just put something in, is, a person who received the gift, they likely don't want an email to be sent to the person who purchased the item saying that the gift has been returned, right? For whatever reason that might be. So we make sure that we update the information so that, okay, we're going to send follow-up emails on the return and the claim, and then we'll update that gift person within your platform there. So we come in, we can update the email, that's great, this is actually my address, perfect. And once they've done that, they'll be able to finalize the claim, and then we'll look really quickly at what the claim looks like on the admin side of this to kind of make sure that it makes sense from there. So once they've submitted this, great, they'll have the return summary. Again, this is all pretty standard. The only real difference is upon lookup, they go through and look up the item, then they're able to add or update their email. And then once that's done, if we jump back into the admin and we come to returns, we'll have this new return here. Now, what you'll see that when anything has been issued as a gift return, you'll have this little item here, this little notification. You'll see who the original customer was and their contact information. But now on this claim, the updated information is that customer. So this is really the gift receiver's information because they've updated that, they've entered it, and now this is the single claim that gift receiver may have. This was the original order, and so up with the original order, you'll see that it was a gift return. Here's the original order, and then you can process this accordingly. So that'll be stuff that you can report on. You can see that it's a gift return. But again, overall, very simple setup. You enable it, you customize a few settings there in terms of how you want to frame it. The customer who received the item, so the gift receiver, will be able to go in and look up their information or look up their order with unique information, and then they'll be able to update their email address, and it will show up on the claim here as a different one, so it doesn't go to the original gift giver. So hope this is helpful. We think this is, we have a lot of brands using this that love it, and we're excited to have it. Thanks.